Today, I bought the LEGO Star Wars Duel on Mustafar. Hello everyone, it is iRepublic here to take a look at the LEGO Star Wars 75269 Duel on Mustafar with Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi. We also have 208 pieces, ages 7 and up, releasing in 2020 for only $20. Yes, this is a retired set, but a classic one at that, and one I believe is actually really solid. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you a full review, time-lapse, and everything in between. I'm going to ask you all to hit that subscribe button if you guys love LEGO Star Wars like I do and are pumped about the new Kenobi show. I just finished the new episodes this morning. It was absolutely great, and I thought no better time to review this set than now. We are also going to have chapters down below, so you can skip around to find out whatever you want. If you want to see the figures, if you want to see me build it, if you want to see anything, I am going to be covering that all, so make sure to check that out down below. It'll all be there. And with that said, let's get into it. So first off, here we have a look at the box art for the Duel on Mustafar. You do still get that white backdrop with Darth Vader in the corner of this one, and you of course get 208 pieces. All of the stats are right there. You get a great look with a Mustafar background that looks really solid. Now on the back, you do get an alternative way to display the set, as well as loads of the different play features on showing you how to connect it in various other ways, which is pretty cool. And then, of course, on the side, as you guys know, I love the side box art printing. Now, with that said, let's get into the instructions. And here they are. The framing is a little weird because they come like this, but then you immediately have to put them on their side. You do get, obviously, all this, and then you flip to the back, and you'll get a little bit of a trip down nostalgia road for the last few years of LEGO Star Wars, where the Skywalker Saga was supposed to come out in 2020, and all these sets were still on shelves, all of which are pretty interesting sets from that January wave. We have chapters down below if you want to skip the hyperlapse, so check that out too. Now, first up, we have, of course, the legend and winner of this battle, the king of the high ground, Obi-Wan Kenobi. This was obviously a new figure at the time, later, I believe, appearing in the General Grievous's Starfighter. He comes with lots of burn marks, which is just fantastic for this set in particular. You could also turn him around. He gets a great back print, obviously, with his lightsaber. He gets a bit of a nervous face, which I think they really just nailed down. I think it's a very solid minifigure in nearly every respect. I have very few complaints with this figure. It's a very solid version of the Jedi Master, other than maybe potentially some arm printing. Now we have the new Dark Lord of the Sith, or should I put it, Darth Vader, if not Anakin. But here he is. He comes with, obviously, all his charred up clothing, some of the most amazing printing on that belt. They nail down the belts with these guys, Obi-Wan, Anakin, or anyone. And then obviously he does come with a bit more of an angry face with his yellow Sith eyes. This was the first time we had gotten yellow Sith eyes in quite a long time, I believe since the Palpatine's Arrest set. He also does come with some minor leg printing and a lightsaber, making him a very solid minifigure and a great way back in the day to get a cheap Anakin Skywalker. Now, with that said, let's get into the build. Here's how the set is displayed on the front, but honestly, I want to start it from this way. This is the back of the set, I would argue, although it is very prominently displayed like this, again, on the box. I think it looks personally much better from, say, this angle right here, or literally any angle. There is obviously clips that are involved in this set. You have a little hook, and you have a clip. And they can really connect in a number of ways. You could do it right here and combine the set like this, or you could do it like the previous way. There is a clip down here and a hook down here, and you could just separate this and you can connect them this way, making it a very dynamic set. Now, starting off with all these features, the biggest missed opportunity of this set, obviously, is the fact that Obi-Wan does not have the high ground. That is just disappointing. Now, the way these guys fight, they do have these little black bars, so you and your friend can actually, like, play around. Now, there's a strategy for winning. So if Anakin is on his stud and Obi-Wan is 2 feet down, then it is very easy for Obi-Wan to win. He could just kind of move it around because Anakin is kind of not going to go anywhere. See, it came loose. But if you have Anakin on 1 foot and if you have Obi-Wan on 1 foot, then Anakin is almost certainly more likely to win than Obi-Wan. I have learned this, and it is a very true situation. You also do get the little droid on this one, and then with Obi-Wan, all you get is this little control panel. You do get some clips if you want to have, say, Obi-Wan, I guess, hold on to that for whatever reason. I don't know. He could fight on the lava, or whatever he does. I don't know. There is also a feature over here, and you basically push this in, and it will squirt out lava. So you do that, and some lava shoots out. Honestly, not the biggest fan of these loose type bricks. They've done this feature in plenty of playsets. They're just not my favorite feature because I think they're kind of lazy, if I'm being 100% honest, but it's still pretty interesting. Another obvious feature of this set is you can move them around. You could have them come close together or move far apart. It doesn't really matter. And you also do have this amazing thing, and it's a little underrated. This is the thing that they crawled on, is a miniaturized version of it. Obviously, it is not anywhere close to figure scale, but you can actually get your characters up there fighting. You could have Obi-Wan up here, and you could have Anakin up here, and they could fight, and it's really just really nice and creative. You could do that. Like, really, it's kind of underappreciated in my opinion that you are able to do that. Not a lot of people do it. So yes, very cool. I think it's a very solid way of having battles. Another thing about this, and I will take the figures off, you can have the lava section move down. So if you want to have it angled down, they are on these clips right here, as you can see. And you could, I guess, have this clip move down, but I don't know why you do it with that one. But overall, that is a very neat feature. Now, for a $20 set, this is fairly solid, but, you know, as a display set, it is not there. This is not a nice-looking set, per se. This is not going to be a good shelf model, per se. It is just a nice-looking thing. Now, again, you can clip them together like this. You can have this. It's certainly more boxed in. While it is ugly, this is certainly a figure-centered set. You're not buying this set for the actual, you know, build, because the build isn't that good. It's not much to write home about. But I do like that all you do get is play features. This is great for kids, and it's good for adults who want these minifigures. And overall, you know, when you have like the feature like this, where it could go down, it just incorporates so many features that honestly, it is certainly worth it. Instead of just buying the figures, it is worth it to get a actual whole set of it, because it's not that expensive nowadays. It's like $30-something, and it's really solid pickup in my opinion. And for those wondering, there is an area where you can give Obi-Wan the high ground. I know there were some people who were like, where is that? Why didn't they put it in the set? Obi-Wan can have the high ground here. That is fine. You know, it looks very cool, actually. I haven't done that before, but it looks very solid. Either way, guys, with that said, let's get into my full and okay, first, before I get into my thoughts real quick, I do want to ask you all to hit the like button. It would be appreciated. Okay, you've done the like button. Good. Turn it as hot as Anakin's hand when they are burned up after they're cut off. I don't know. Okay, so here we have the DUEL Mustafar. It is a very solid set. The build of it is meh. It does not look good. This is a problem with it, and this chances are a problem we might see with the Anakin versus Obi-Wan new set, the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan set, coming out this year. And it's just kind of hard to do for a $20 value. Now, they have managed to do decent ones. I actually really think that the Duel on Starkiller set, which came with Rey and Kylo, that actually looks decent. Like, and as well as another one, we could point out pretty much anyone. The Duel on Mandalore, I think, looks alright. The problem with this one is it is such a massive setting. Like, you are dealing with the whole area of Mustafar. They were all over the place. They weren't in one general area. So they tried to capture a lot of that. They tried to capture the thing that falls. This thing right here, they tried to capture them on the lava river. And there's just a lot of that battle to capture in such a small piece count. They were dealing with roughly 200 pieces. And I think with that, they did do a solid job. Obviously, the biggest complaint I have, and it's very petty, and it shows really how good of a set it is that they didn't give Obi-Wan the high ground. It doesn't matter how you flip him around. He's never going to have the high ground because Anakin is an extra plate because he has the little droid guy. So that was very disappointing. But other than that, it's a very solid set. It's going for around $30 on eBay right now, but you know, I'd try to get it if I were you. It's probably going to go up after this Kenobi show. So it is a very solid pickup. But either way, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this set. I reviewed it back in 2020, but I was not a professional YouTuber back then. So this is a high quality review I am very happy with. But with that said, I will see you all in the next one. Remember to peace out and stay awesome.